Quinty's New Rock Source 91X, the Gaslight Anthem and Boxer. Before that, Zwan and Honestly. Hi there, Liam Larson here, and the next hour is going to be epic. We have The Naked and Famous, Better Than Ezra, and Kings of Leon. But now, we got Tin Star Orphans and The Fighter on Alternative Radio 91X. Alternative Radio 91X. White Stripes, The Denial Twist, and Secondhand Serenade with something more. Now, if you're looking for something to do on Sundays, 91X rewinds the calendar. So join us for Throwback Sunday with music that helped define today's alternative rock sound from the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. It's all on Throwback Sunday, every Sunday afternoon, 2 to 6 on Alternative Radio 91X.
Come on down to the Bulletin Board.
April 9th at 7 p.m., there will be a fundraiser and coffee house at the Belleville Club, located at 210 Pinnacle Street. The event is hosted by All Strings Attached, and the proceeds will benefit the Sexual Assault Center's Residential Healing Center campaign. It's a 19-plus event, and there will be a 50-50 draw, dessert bar, snacks, and of course music. Coming up, we have Youngblood, Naked and Famous.
91X.
Quinty's New Rock Source 91X. Sum 41, rocking out with Screaming Bloody Murder. 30 Seconds to Mars with Kings and Queens, and before that, Sam Roberts, and, of course, The Naked and Famous. Now, spring has sprung, and you know what that means. Summer blockbuster time is right around the corner, and that means that Hollywood is rolling out some truly epic trailers. Fans of comic book films got a real treat yesterday in the form of the latest trailer for Captain America, The First Avenger. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds of pure fried gold. I don't want to ruin any of it for you, but I will say this. The digital effects look clean, and as is the case with Marvel comic films, there will be tie-ins with other characters from the universe. Sort of. Oh, and be sure to watch out for a split-second reveal of Hugo Weaving as the Red Skull. Great casting call there. So be sure to find this trailer, watch it, and bask in the unadulterated awesomeness.
On Sunday nights, get ready to...
Well, it's going to be clear tonight, low -11, so keep an eye out for the stars. Saturday, it's going to be sunny. We got a high of +1. And Saturday night, it's going to get a little chilly, low -11. And Sunday, sunny again, high +1. It's currently 1 below 0 in Belleville. And coming up next, we got Civil Twilight and Letters from the Sky.
91.
Alternative Radio 91X. It's Blind Melon and No Rain. Now, I love that song. Had the greatest video with the little bee girl in the tutu. Good stuff. Now, gotta tell you, if I learned anything from Garfield, it's that Mondays should be avoided at all costs. But 91X is giving us all a reason to like Mondays. Listen in all day for the newest rock tracks and the freshest picks from our music library. You'll hear new tracks from your favorite bands, and some from up-and-comers you've never even heard of. So be sure to tune in to New Music Mondays on Quinty's New Rock Source 91X.
Are you looking for extra energy?
Keep it locked to Quinty's New Rock Source. We got news coming up at the top of the hour, but first, Texaco Brothers, Broken Social Scene. Quinty's New Rock Source 91X. Don't go anywhere because we got some STP coming up this hour. That's right, Stone Temple Pilots. And I'm going to let my hair down and don my tie-dyed poncho and talk about Earth Hour. Now it's time to tighten up with the Black Keys. Quinty's New Rock Source 91X. Soundgarden and Pretty News. Great tune. Now, as I mentioned at the top of the hour, tomorrow is Earth Day. Or, pardon me, Earth Hour. See, I get the two confused, but what it is, tomorrow from 8:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m., it's Earth Hour. We're encouraged to not use any power. And the now global campaign for all this started under 4 years ago, I think it was, in Sydney, Australia. And again, my question is, we have Earth Hour in March and Earth Day in April. You'd think the two would kind of go together, but I guess not. But we can always try and be greener all the time. Unplug your appliances more often and save on that phantom power they draw when they aren't on. Do what you can and save some dough, too.
Join me, Linda Minty from
There.
Well, it's going to be clear tonight still. Low -11. Saturday, look out for the sun. It's coming. High +1. Saturday night, low again, -11. Sunday, we got a high of +1 and sunny. And it is currently -1 in Belleville. Still sunny. Keep on listening for Scatterheart and Beautiful. Coming up after this message from our sponsor.
At State Farm, we will...
Alternative Radio 91X. Foster the people. Pumped up kicks. Now, I may be dating myself here, but does anybody else remember Reebok pump sneakers? No? Man, I'm old. I even remember that great throwback track we heard with the Police, King of Pain. My parents had it on something called a cassette tape. Now, 91X does play a very eclectic mix of music because music defines and shapes our culture. Now, for a musical snapshot of that culture, listen in on Sundays between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. for the Sunday Coffee House with your host, Greg Schatzman. Treat your eardrums to contemporary folk, acoustic, Celtic, and roots music on Alternative Radio 91X.
I want to get the newest Marvel and DC.
Don't touch that dial because we have the news coming up at the top of the hour. And for your listening pleasure, we have Icon with Don't Go Away. Quinty's New Rock Source 91X. Liam Larson here, bringing you the Indie 5 at 5. You just heard Lick Penny Loafer with Keys to the City. They're a Toronto group that's been around for 10 years. And before that, number 5 was Santa Clara, Save Me. It's a track the band released back in March of 2010. Now, you're going to want to keep it locked to 91X for the rest of the top 5 at 5. Without further ado, here's number 3, The Unknown Culprits, and Sleeping Around on 91X.
Weather.
Well, Liam Larson here with the weather for you again. It's going to be clear tonight, low -11. Saturday, it's going to be sunny. Look forward to it, high +1. Saturday night, the low is going down to, again, -11. Sunday, it's going to be sunny again, highs +1. It's still -1 degree in Belleville, and coming up is Night Seeker, Giver Take All.
91.3.
Quinty's New Rock Source. What's the story, Morning Glory? Well, I'll tell you. That was Oasis with our throwback track for the hour. And before that, we heard Sum 41. Still waiting. You know, music is a powerful medium indeed. And if you want to find out the roots of today's music, take a trip back in time with host Linda Minty with Musicale every Monday night at 10 o'clock. Tune in and open your mind with 2 hours of classical music on Alternative Radio 91X.
Look at the index finger on your right.
Alternative Radio 91X. Don't even think about changing stations because the news is coming up at 6. And of course, we have a little music to see you through. Here's The Rescue with When Winter Comes, which is hopefully not for a long, long time.